Hi everyone. So in the last tutorial we have created multiple nodes and connected them together, which is basically framing a linked list. Now we have linked list created. Now as a part of this video we will be printing each node of linked list. So for that I have created one separate class with name print linked list. Inside that we will be developing one method which will be taking care of printing each of the node of linked list. So let's get started. Public static void method name will be display list, which will be basically expecting as head of node type. Now let me give you a sample linked list with node value 10, 20, 30, 40 and 40 references pointing to null. Now we have to use one pointer which will be basically pointing to current node, and after printing a data of current node it should move one pointer ahead. So that operation we should not perform on actual head. So for that we will be using one temporary variable with name current, and we will be assigning head to current node. Now the next part is we have to iterate each of the node. So first we will be checking whether this current is null or not. So let's check that current is not equal to null. Instead of doing this manually, we can use utility classes which will be taking care of checking null values. So current, if it is not null, then only it will come inside this while loop, and when it will come inside this while loop, so we will be printing the data of current node, and after data we'll be printing one link as separator. Now our pointer is pointing to first node, and the data of first node is 10 that we have printed here. Output, we have printed this first node data. Now our pointer should move from one node to second node. So how this will happen? So this will happen using current dot get next. Value should again reassign to current reference. So now this line will take care of moving our current pointer one step ahead. So it's pointing to second node which has data value 20. Now again it will check whether the latest current value is null or not. So it's not null. Again it will come inside this while loop and printing the data of current node, that is 20, and this line again moving our current pointer by one step ahead. And again in while loop we will be checking whether this updated current value reference is null or not. So it's not null. Again it will be printing the data of current node, that is 30. So after printing of this current node value, we will be moving pointer one step ahead, and it will be pointing to fourth node which has data 40. So now updated current value will be again comparing whether it's null or not. So if it will not null, it will again printing the current node value which is 40, and we'll be moving our pointer one step ahead. Now it's pointing to null. This current is holding the null value. So we will be checking whether this current has value null or not. Yeah, it's pointing to null. It has null value, so it will not come inside this while loop, and it will print after a while loop. It will print null. So here reference of 40, reference of fourth node which has a value 40 is pointing to null, and now our current pointer is pointing to null, and our first pointer, our head, which is still pointing to this node, first node. So after completion of this execution, garbage collector will take care of collecting these abandoned object and freeze the memory. So we have done with this. Now let's call this display list method inside this class. So we have print display lists, and we will be passing head node. So let's run this now and verify whether it's working or not. Yeah, it's working. 10, 20. So this is a first node value, and the reference of first node is pointing to 20, and 20 is again the second node. This is the second node which has value 20, and which is and the reference of node second is pointing to 30. So likewise we have till 60, last node which has value 60, and the last node reference is pointing to null. So let's create one new node. Seventh. So sixth. Now we are connecting these nodes together. We have created a new node, so we have to connect that new node inside the existing linked list. Let's run now and let's verify. Yeah, so earlier our 60 reference is pointing to null. Now we have added this new node with value 70. Now 60 is pointing to 70, and the node which has value 70 is pointing to null. So this is working fine, and we have done with this video, guys, and stay tuned for another videos. Thank you so much.